you run masterclasses, workshops, webinars for your audience? Give me a yes or a no in the comments. If it's a yes, my next question for you, are they profitable? As in, do you actually sell your services from these webinars, masterclasses, workshops? Because here's the thing, there's certain elements that need to be included inside a workshop to really make them sizzle and bring people into your world and connect and say, I want to know how you can help me, how you can change your workshops in terms of just being value added, informational, into not so much infomercials, but engaging places that really attract people to you. Now, I'm Susanna Reay and I'm known as the Clarity Queen because what I help you do is define your signature solution so you can run workshops, programs, offers, memberships, step on stages, write books, do all these things because you have a framework that works and draws people into your world, into your audience. So in this video, what I'm going to share is the 3 main elements that you absolutely must have inside a workshop, a webinar, a masterclass, up to you what you call it, and why that matters. You ready? Okay, number 1 is we need to have engagement. And what do I mean by this? We need to ask questions. So I started this video with, hey, do you run masterclasses? Let me know in the chat. And when we're running something, particularly if it's live, but even if it's there on replay, you still want to ask these questions. Why? Because the listener is then answering in their head. Yes, I do. Yes, I want this. So you're getting these little mini yeses. And one of the secrets about asking questions, and one of the big no to webinars is yawn fest. And I was talking about this the other day, is don't start with 10 minutes of how amazing you are. Why? To be honest, nobody cares. Nobody cares about how you're amazing at that moment in time. Do you need to share that later on? Absolutely. You need to show why they should have trust and faith in you, that if maybe you're like me, you are an award-winning coach. Maybe you have published a book like I have. You've got experience and expertise serving clients globally like I have. But we don't start with that. No, we start with letting people know what is the subject, why is it important to them, and what is the difference to that. So when you're running a workshop, for it to be profitable, one of the first things you need to do is ask questions, is to get engagement, to have people commenting, whether it's in the chat, if it's a webinar, whether they're raising their hand and joining in, if you're being a more interactive workshop environment. But the first element is so important because what you need to do is to reach out and show you see and hear who your clients are, that you understand them. You want to share a little story about what it is to be like in their position. Maybe that was you way back when. But the focus, this isn't about you. This is about your clients. And it's really important. Now, whenever I run a workshop, I start fast and furious. If you come in 10 minutes late, you've missed some of the gold already. And I know people whose strategy, because they've suffered from so many of these bad webinars that are out there that follow this really formulaic process. And hey, we're more intelligent than that. We want things to be mixed up. We want a different energy. You want to lean in and really understand and show yourself, show your energy. What makes you different? What are you curious about? What do you deep dive in? Ask the questions right at the start that start people leaning into your content as well. We don't want questions about the weather or where you are in the world. I mean, yeah, people will answer that. That's a fail safe, get the chat rolling type question. But actually, some of the deeper questions, if they're really your clients, they'll probably start answering them as well. So it's that first element is to really lean in and think about questions. What questions can you ask along the way? Are you going to do some sense checks? Are you going to make sure that they're keeping up with you? They probably won't if you go anything like the speed I do, but that's what your bigger program's for, right? That's when you slow down and you take things step by step. So what's the second element, Susanna? Well, if the first element is questions, the second element is about your client's beliefs. So it's the beliefs of where they are now and the beliefs they need to then move into to go, oh, wow, like Susanna can help me with this. She's the one who's in the right place and gets me. And I actually believe I can do this. With Susanna talking and helping, then I can actually do this. And it makes it far nicer and people come into your world. So you want to actually name these beliefs, name the objections. What's going on in people's heads going, oh my God, like for me, I get a lot of like, I can't cope with the tech, Susanna. It's too much. I'm like, don't worry about the tech. The tech's the simple piece, to be honest, at the end. You can outsource the tech if you need to. The harder bit is working out what's unique about you. What's your signature solution? What are your thoughts? How can we visualize those? How can we transfer your processes into a step-by-step process that you can then sell and serve to your clients? And once we know these elements, and I bring this belief into you, because I actually truly believe everybody has their unique signature solution. You just need help finding it. And that's the core of a lot of my trainings. Because if you don't understand what's unique and special about yourself, it's really hard running profitable workshops, webinars, masterclasses, which is what we're talking about here. So this central section in point 2 is talking about the beliefs. What belief do your people need to understand to go, yes, I need to work with Bob. I need to work with Jane. I need to work with Peter. I need to work with Alison. What are they saying in their head to make them go, you know what? Now is the time that I feel I can do this. And what's more, the person who I'm listening to right now, they're my person. I want to lean in and hear more. So it's really important to have those beliefs inside any webinar, masterclass or workshop. Now, I said 3 elements, right? Well, the third element is your offer. You can't have a profitable masterclass, webinar, workshop unless you're actually mentioning and selling your offer. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm kidding. But honestly, the number of my clients who go, well, I just like to give lots of value. So I give value. And then suddenly we're at the 55th minute and they allow 5 minutes to go. And, I've got this amazing service, this amazing course, amazing membership, amazing offer or a treat. And they rush through it in the last 5 minutes. No. Sorry. That just won't cut it. Because if you haven't been weaving it in all along, people get busy. They'll leave early. They'll drop out. They'll go, I'm not sure about this. So right from the start, you absolutely want to be sharing how amazing your implementation program is, your course, your retreat. And you say, the context and the content that I'm sharing in this workshop, absolutely, we will be covering in greater depth at a slower pace when you join my program, which I will share the full details at the end of this call. So yes, at the end of the call, we will share the next step that you want them to take. And that might be booking up instantly. It might be booking a call. It might be completing an application. It all depends on what your offer is as to what that call to action needs to be. But here's the secret. When you're talking about your offer, you want to be dropping little carrots along the way. You want to be bringing curiosity in. So you might mention those amazing templates or resources that your clients have access to help them get to the end result faster. And you might mention that as part of a case study along the way, where you're showing by example how you help people. But we want to keep this fun, right? Again, for me, engagement. You want to be leaning in and listening. So is this something that you would like for your business? Would you like to hear more about this? Let me know in the comments, because it's something I am really, really passionate about. And I've been running workshops, webinars, masterclasses of all varieties online for the last 6 years, basically. So I'm a bit of a dab hand at how to do them, how to bring people in. Should they be live? Should they be on replay? There's lots of different methods. Should they be on demand? So the way you serve them might vary, but what you put in them really makes a difference. And it all starts with getting confident, showing up on video, and knowing your stuff. Like, how can we make your expertise simple? Because when we simplify your expertise, it becomes shareable. And when it's shareable, it becomes teachable. And this is the power of creating a signature solution. And your signature solution really needs to be the thing that you can hang your hat off. It's the umbrella of everything you do in your business. It's how you become that go-to expert in your industry. So if you want to become that leader, if you want to write books, if you want to step on stages and actually grow your business in a way where you're creating bigger impact, so you can have that larger transformation that you're dreaming of in your business, then running profitable masterclasses, workshops, webinars is absolutely the way to go for your business. But there is a trick to it, and I do have my own framework that I happily share with my clients inside the Spark Space. And I am contemplating bringing this down into its own unique standalone program. So if that's something you would like, also pop in comments, send me an email, send me a DM, dependent where you're looking at this, and say, Susanna, hey, have you got that profitable masterclass program ready and out? And I will let you know. If it's not quite ready yet, then you can get on the wait list. And you know what happens on a wait list? You get dibs on the best launch price ever. There's another little secret that I just shared with you. So do let me know, is running profitable masterclasses something you want for your business? Do you know how to do them? Are you having success running them? Or are you struggling right now? And is this something you want to learn how to do a bit better? Just let me know.